you a fan of the Dragon Ball Super card game? If so, check out QueenCityGaming.com for sealed product, singles, and more. Just use promo code MafubaJar-10 to save 10% off your order every time.
Welcome back to the Mafuba Jar. We've been sealed away for another awesome deck profile. And today, guys, with the World Martial Arts set out and about, I want to show you guys a deck that I personally think is like the most fun deck to have come out of the World Martial Arts set, and that is going to be the Announcer deck. Now, all the leaders are really awesome to work with, but it's just, when it comes to terms of fun, I think Announcer just takes the cake for that. So let's go ahead and take a look at him. His permanent, he has two permanents, one of them being treat World Tournament in all areas as if they had no specified cost, which is really awesome. And the second one is you cannot include non-World Tournament battle cards in your deck. When I first looked at this card, I thought it was just like that green Goku that we got from the Tournament of Power set. But it just applies for battle cards. So you can still run extra cards of whatever you want. So that actually makes this pretty powerful, potentially. And his auto is once per turn, when you play a World Tournament battle card, you get to draw a card. So that's really, really cool as well. It's like a pan specifically for World Tournament. And he's at 4 life. He awakens at 4 life, untapping 2. And then he awakens and grows a mustache. Announcer, referee, veteran. Same permanent. And auto, of course, when he attacks, draw a card. And his activate main, choose up to 2 of your battle cards with World Tournament. They each gain 5,000 power for the duration of the turn. Then negate this skill for the duration of the game. So pretty much you just awaken to push for game. Most of the game, you want to stay unawakened to get that auto effect to draw a card every turn. So yeah, this is one of those rare leaders you don't want to awaken right away. So, as I said, guys, this is a lot of fun. I'm going to show you all the cheeky stuff you can do here. So first up, we run 4 copies of Announcer, Ever Curious. And his auto is, when you play this card, if your leader is World Tournament, look at the top 7 cards of your deck, choose up to World Tournament, and add it to your hand. I should say World Tournament battle card. Sorry about it. Oh, no, wait, no, it's not battle card. It's up to one World Tournament card. So if they ever come up with an extra card that counts as World Tournament everywhere, you get to search it. So that's really, really cool. And keep in mind, every time you play that card, once per turn, you get to draw. So you draw a card and look at the top 7, which is really awesome. And next up here, we're going to run 4 more copies of an Announcer card. Announcer, Play-by-Play Pro. This is actually a counter card. So you play him down in negate, but I almost never use it as a negate because his auto is just too amazing. His auto is during your turn. When you play this card, if there are 2 or more World Tournaments other than this card in play in your battle area, you get to draw 2 cards. So if this is the first card you play during your turn, you get to literally draw 3 cards. 1 off this and 2 off of his auto. It's like, 1 drop to draw 3 cards is just amazing. Like, it's absolutely insane the amount of draw you get with this. Alright, now we're going to go into the more battle-ish cards. I know those are technically battle cards too, but like, these are more, I hope you guys get what I mean. Yeah, you're not going to be attacking with Announcers. I can tell you that right now. I totally have never done that. Don't look at me. Alright, I'll explain myself at the end of the video. So, next up here, we have 4 copies of 1 Trading Blow Son Goku. This is actually a really annoying card. So when you play, if your leader card's World Tournament and your opponent has 5 or more cards in their hand, your opponent has to pitch one of those cards into their drop area. So already off the bat, you get to draw a card from playing this and make your opponent lose a card. And on their first turn, that can actually hurt them a lot, depending on how their hand is. And next up here is going to be something else that makes me laugh immensely. 4 copies of Awkward Situation Trunks. And we pair that up with 4 Awkward Situation Okotsuki. I think that's how you pronounce that. If I butchered that, I apologize. But this is actually a really powerful combination. So this permanent here for Okotsuki is that his permanent is if Awkward Situation Trunks is in play in your battle area and there's now another one of this guy in play, you get to play him for free, essentially. So that's really good because I do not want to pay 400 for this. And for Trunks, is activate main once per turn. Choose 1 Awkward Situation Okotsuki in your battle area and place it at the bottom of its owner's deck. If your leader card's a World Tournament, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards and KO it. So this is spot removal for just 2 energy. So basically the idea is you attack with this 15k beater first, put it on the bottom of your deck to KO in a battle card, and just keep going from there. So it's really good spot removal. And next up, I'm going to be running the Super Combo Vegeta Power Misuse. We got in total 4 different Super Combo cards. Well, technically 5 because of the Mighty Mask. But basically, you can run one of each or any of them. It literally does not matter. I'm just a big Majin Vegeta fan, so that's why I chose all 4 of mine to be Vegeta. But you can really make it a Vegeta, Chi-Chi, Goku, and... shoot, what was... oh, the Gohan. There we go, Gohan. You can literally make it one of those or 4 of anyone you want. They're all the same thing. If your leader card is World Tournament, 5 or less life, draw a card against 10,000 to the combo. Literally does not matter which one you use. Again, I'm just personally a huge Majin Vegeta fan. So that's the only reason why I run 4 of him. And next up here for combo cards, we run 3 copies of Hidden Power East Supreme Kai. This is basically Champa for World Tournament, which is really, really cool. Combo with this card, and whatever card's attacking gains 10,000 and double strike. So really, really awesome. And now this is the negate that I use more than anything. I do sometimes use that announcer as a negate, but it's the Videl that I mainly use as a negate. So tap 1 to negate. And the permanent is, doesn't really matter because we don't run it. If Heroic Duo Son Gohan's in play, this gains 9,000 power. So I personally don't run the Gohan here, but you definitely could if you want to get full advantage of Videl. That's perfectly fine. Videl. Her hair looks like she has gel in it. And since this does not say on your turn specifically, so if on your opponent's turn when they attack, you counter with the Videl, you do get to draw a card. So that's really, really cool. That said, it is just like a pan for World Tournament specifically. Alright, now let's get into some more cards here. I'm only running 2 copies of World Tournament Arena. Most people run like at least 3. But personally, I only really need this card at the end of the game. Like, anytime I see it before that, I'm just like, sure, I guess I'll play it. But I really don't end up like activating it. I mean, I have a love-hate relationship with this card. Mainly because, despite it just being a regular rare, for a lot of people I know, this is actually a very hard card to pull. A lot of people were saying that it's a short print card. I don't know if this is a short print or not, so don't take my word for that. But, yeah. And also, since we do run a lot of blue in here, this is also another negate that I use a lot. I do run 3 copies of Whis' Coercion. Free negates, if you have enough blue, is always, always good. And I'm also going to be running 3 copies of Centubine. Again, just restanding energy and more blue cards. And the biggest thing in this deck that has helped me so much is 4 copies of Objection. Now, I've been debating on putting Objection here or not. I've been hearing a lot of things back and forth like, no, don't run Objection. Yeah, yes, run Objection. And after testing it myself, I can definitely tell you guys, run Objection. It's amazing. Not to mention, a 1-turn... it gets you this combo 1 turn earlier, which is like my favorite thing in this entire set. Gonna be running 3 copies of Supreme Showdown Vegeta, along with 3 copies of Supreme Showdown Son Goku. Now this is gonna be your game ender. This is what's gonna win you the games. So let's take a look at the Vegeta first and just... look how awesome this is. I don't normally do the whole blinging out thing, but I will fully bling out for this, because these just look so cool. So they both have triple strike, and the permanent is if Supreme Showdown Goku is in play in your battle area, this card gains 10,000 power, and the same exact thing for the Goku. If your Vegeta is in play, he gains 10,000 power. Vegeta's auto is that when you play this card, if you're leader's World Tournament, you choose one of your battle cards other than this card, and place it in the drop area. If you do so, your opponent cannot activate blocker for the duration of the turn. That's really handy right there. And this card's auto is that when your battle cards are placed in the drop area with Supreme Showdown Vegeta skill, and your leader card is World Tournament, if there are no Supreme Showdown Son Goku in your hand or battle area, you may play this card from your hand for free. So basically, you put down Vegeta, pop one of your battle cards, trust me, you're going to have plenty of battle cards there, and you get to put down another Triple Striker for free. So you get 2 35 Triple Strikers off the bat. And Announcer Awakened side can make it 40. And if you have your World Tournament Arena, you make it 45. 45 triple strikers that you can't block. I mean, that your opponent can't block. They can still counter, of course, but yeah, by that point, you'll just overwhelm them so much that this will usually just be the game right there. So yeah, I have won many, many games with that. And the final card, of course, we're going to be running the Secret Rare, Son Goku and Oob Seeds of the Future. Double strike, dual attack, and the permanent is if your leader card is World Tournament, and if there are 6 or more energy in both yours and your opponent's area, you reduce this cost by 2. So what that means is that both you and your opponent have to have at least 6 energy in your areas. But that's okay, because like I said, this is your main game ender. This is just in case that this fails and you actually get another turn somehow. And this card auto is, when this card attacks, choose up to 1 card each from your opponent's life and energy areas, then place them at the bottom of your deck in any order. So this is pretty much, you're playing this and you're telling your opponent, good game, basically. Even if they negate both attacks, they're still losing 2 life and 2 energy. So, yeah, this could be a really cheeky card. Alright, guys, and that will do it for my announcer deck. As I said, guys, this deck is insanely fun. And although World Tournament leaders have potential, not saying that at all, but I just come to love this announcer deck so much. So, if you guys enjoyed this deck profile, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. And with that, guys, I hope you all have a fantastic day, and you have been released.